Write 0.3 as an equivalent fraction. So remember that the line on top of the 3 means that 3 is repeating. So we're going to start by writing f equals 0.3. And according to your notes, you need to find the number of decimals that are being repeated. In this case, we only have the same decimal once being repeated over and over again. So now we're going to multiply both sides by 10. After you do that, we're going to simplify, and we have 10f equals 3.333, and continues. Now we're going to subtract both sides by f, but since the left side has variables and the right side doesn't, we're actually going to write it as 0.333 instead. Some of the numbers cancel out, and you're left with 9f equals 3. We divide both sides by 9, and you get f equals 3 over 9, which is equal to 1 over 3. Now in your notebook, make sure that you do the following 3 problems. The first one will be 0.555, and it continues. The next one is going to be 0.8, and the line means that it repeats. And the last one is going to be 0.2, repeating. Great. So for this problem, you guys are going to write whether it's rational and irrational, and you guys are going to write the reason why a number is rational or irrational. I am going to give you the reason. Make sure you write it. So rational numbers are those that can be written as a fraction. Irrational numbers cannot be written as a fraction. Rational numbers will have terminating decimals or repeating decimals. Irrationals are non-terminating and non-repeating. So let's start with the first example. So when they give you 3 over 4, that's already as a fraction, so we're going to write rational. The next number that I will give you be the square root of 10. Now, this is very, very interesting because you need to make sure that you know what the square root of 10 is. So we know the square root of 10 will be somewhere around 3.1, but 10 is not a perfect square, and if you have a non-perfect square, then automatically becomes an irrational number. And I want you to write because 10 is not a perfect square. Now you have pi over 4. Pi over 4 is technically a fraction, but pi it's irrational, and once you have an irrational number, it would always give you an irrational answer. Now you have 7. 7 is a whole number. A whole number can actually be written as a fraction as 7 divided by 1, so that will become a rational number. Any whole number will actually be a rational number. Now the only thing you need to do is determine if the following numbers are rational or irrational. So the first one will be the square root of 7 over 9. The second one will be 8 over pi. The third one will be 3.8, repeating 8. The fourth one will be the square root of 64. Determine whether they're rational or irrational and also explain your reason behind it.